Hi, this is Marsha Ambrosius, and you're logged onto MadameNoire.com. Fans can expect my Friends and Lovers album to be a complete sequel to what was Late Nights and Early Mornings, my first album, as Late Nights and Early Mornings resulted in me meeting some friends and lovers, and I spoke about them all on one album. There are so many artists I've already worked with, so in choosing who I'd want to feature on my next album, it felt like an easy choice. Charlie Wilson is one of my all-time favorite vocalists ever. Like, Yearning for My Love is just, oh, my heart is yearning for your love. And I sing that at the top of my lungs at like inaudible decibels. With Dr. Dre, I've already done 1,000,005 hip hop features, and I'm hip hop to the core. And if I was gonna do a hip hop feature, why not get a billionaire to do it? The current state of R&B for me is trend setting. Some will come, some will go. However, it's a freeing moment in life. The social climate of where we at right now is enlightening. Whether that's negative or positive, it's things to talk about. It's whether or not you're going to speak on them. I've never been shy with my pen. I've always been forthright, forthcoming with the situations I will address that you will be surprised by, or it will kind of be unexpected, but not really. This is real life, and I get to make music, and music to me is the soundtrack of life, so why wouldn't I speak on real issues? So I feel like there's a few artists out here that are really doing that, and those will stand the test of time. The ones that come and go have always come and gone. The ones that stay are still here. The last time I spoke to the Floetry was over the phone in 2007. It's 2014, so that's some years. And prior to that, we haven't seen each other since '06. So Floetry ended with 3 very well done albums, collaborating in a time when that wasn't so popular. But I've always been a producer, songwriter, artist, Nat always been a poet. Her artistry in her own right. When we collaborated, it worked. When we split, it didn't work. Like when someone worships the Lord and someone worships something else, it just doesn't work together. You know, there's things that the human moments don't add up. And I don't create business, I create personal moments. So when they don't work, they don't work. The most fun and interesting people I've worked with, Michael Jackson, one of the coolest people that no one else will ever get to meet. I'm just thankful that I got to acknowledge his cool. Prince, cool. Patti LaBelle, auntie, mac and cheese, about it. I always keep my dirt clean, which is why no one really has anything to say about my personal life, because I never really bring it up. I will tell you that I definitely have groupies, male and female. And both sexes throw themselves at me because, you know, there's always the lesbian rumors over here, and I've never shied away from my sexuality. I'm like, no, I like penis. But as a woman, I'm not supposed to be out here like, no, I love the D, I love the D. It just sounds very, you know, why do you have to be so brash? But then if you're a dude, he can tell you about which chick he's smashing out or how sexy so-and-so is. If I'm up here, I can acknowledge how beautiful a woman is. I'm just not into that. Kudos to you if that's what you're into, and I'm so flattered when I am approached by women. It just makes me feel that much hotter. When you like yourself, that's a bigger compliment. But there's very sexy men out there that throw themselves at me too, and it's kind of hard to, you know, figure out whether or not I'm gonna cross that line or not. My dirt is clean. Friends and lovers. Coming into my own, prior to this industry stuff, I was a basketball player. I was definitely the skinny, athletic 2 guard, 3 overseas, and then tore ligaments, and had to figure my life out. So not working out, not playing ball anymore. I'm eating pizza, I'm in the studio. I'm eating a cheesesteak, I'm back in the studio. I'm 80 pounds heavier now, in the studio, still creating all of this music that was my focal point. So if I'm singing Say Yes from an 80 pounds heavier perspective, I didn't care if it was a poncho and some Nikes. Now I wear a poncho and Nikes and sing Far Away, and it's the same thing to me. It was all about me being comfortable with me. I've always been myself. That whole become the artist, Marsha Ambrosius, I don't know how to do that. My name is Marsha Ambrosius already. So I was like, what was I gonna do with this elaborate name that no one can really pronounce nor spell? I may as well make something of it.